Good morning. It is Friday, December 10th, 2021. I'm back here for Daily Shakeup 443. And today I want to talk about this phrase, I know, sometimes combined with another phrase, I know, right? You know. How often, I want you to think of this scenario. If you've got young kids, it probably happened recently. If your kids are older, you'll remember it well. You say something to your kids about something they did or didn't do or whatever supposed to have done, and they say, I know, I know, I know. And it's annoying, right? You just frankly want to smack them because you want to say, and maybe you do say, if you knew, why did you do this, right? So, in other words, the behaviors are out of alignment with what they say they know. And maybe they actually do know it, but I'm not convinced. The same thing happens with our team and in our own leadership. And let me just tell you this, your team does not want to hear some version of, I know. If they are brave enough, courageous enough to give you feedback and highlight when you mess things up and you get something wrong or you miss something, saying to you, I know, is something to be avoided. And the fact is, it doesn't matter if you know. In fact, just like with your kids, it doesn't matter if they know. The question is, are we doing the behaviors? Are we changing our behaviors? Or are we just claiming to have this knowledge of something? So I want you to shift right now to dump the I know in your leadership, but also think of this distinction. And the same is true of your people. It doesn't matter if you know. The question is, do you really understand? Do you understand? I think about the Jackie Chan movie. I can't remember the name. I think it was one of the Rush Hour movies. And oh man, I can't remember the character. It was Jackie Chan, the other guy, Chris Rock, maybe. And he says, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because that's what matters more. Because if I know, that doesn't mean I'm going to change my behavior. But if I really understand, if I understand what you're saying, if I understand what you mean, if I understand what you need, if I understand what you want, then I will most likely engage in shifts in my perspective and my choices and my actions and my behaviors to deliver on what I understand. So as leaders, we need to understand, not just know. So let's start by dumping the I know and let's focus on what do we really understand. And when we're interacting and communicating with our people, the goal is to not have them know. The goal is to have them understand. And in what ways do you need to show up differently in your leadership so that they do understand and not just know? That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself, everyone around you, and stay connected and have a fabulous weekend.